And welcome back to the channel. I'm Brent Fowler and I'm ready to talk to you about only good comics. Now let's hit that intro. This time we're going to be talking about Stargirl, The Lost Children, issues 1 and 2. Written by Jeff Johns with art by Todd Knock and colors by Matt Herms. Now before we get into today's video, if you do enjoy the content on this channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video going up on Only Good Comics. And give us a thumbs up because it really does help the channel out. And you can follow me across social media at Only Good Comics. Now, let's get back to today's video. Stargirl The Lost Children is a brand new tale of Courtney Whitmore, the infamous Stargirl. And in this series, she's teaming up with Emiko, or Red Arrow, which is Green Arrow's sister, on the quest to find a lost sidekick by the name of Wing. So we start off the series with a flashback to 1942 as we see TNT and Dynamite taking on some baddie, and there's like this whole monologue of how at the beginning of the whole superhero movement that every superhero had a sidekick and times were different, and it was just this thing. It was commonplace, but over time all these sidekicks started to disappear, or these heroes started to die. And in the first few pages we see that Dynamite has lost his good buddy TNT at some point, and for decades he was alone, but not anymore, and that kind of gives us our lead in. Then we shift to Stargirl, who is told, the search for Wing's over, you're grounded, let's cut the superhero stuff out. And then Emiko shows up and is like, I got a lead, I don't care what they say, let's go. So there's some fun parts in here with these two teaming up, doing a little research, doing a little detective work. And into the second issue, jumping around a little bit, there is a fun scene where they visit the Arrow Cave at the very beginning of the issue. And I think Courtney makes kind of a little dig saying, man, Ollie really does just want to be Batman, huh? So it was kind of a funny little thing. And there's stuff like that throughout both of these first two issues of this 6-issue series. And basically in the first issue, we, the reader, are privy to, again, Dynamite's search for all these lost sidekicks, and at the end of the issue he's got a lead of his own. And then in the second issue, Stargirl and Emiko, they've been tracking down leads throughout that first issue, and they get on a boat, leading them to the same conclusion basically, which is kind of the revelation of what happened to all these missing sidekicks, these missing heroes that time has forgotten. And without spoiling anything, because I don't want to give it away, the really cool thing is that this book focuses on a lot of characters that maybe you've heard of, maybe you read old, classic Golden Age, Silver Age tales of, or maybe you've never heard of them before because they've not been involved in stories for a long time. And it's those B, C, D, E level characters that I really appreciate when writers can find something interesting to do with them and bring them back into the forefront and shine a light on them, from yesteryear, and do something fun and cool with them, and putting it as a mystery as to what happened with these kids, and having two younger popular characters, and both characters that are kind of sidekicks, not really, but they definitely took the guise of older heroes that they're connected to or related to, in Emiko's case being the sister of Green Arrow, and of course Stargirl having her connection to the original Starman and all that stuff. So there's that innate connection to, we got to find out what happened to all these. And also what I do appreciate with this is it's a really good mesh between the CW show Stargirl, which is advertised on the inside cover of the first issue, by the way. It is over now. I think it was 3 full seasons. I really enjoyed it. I've watched the first 2 seasons. I thought it was a really good show. But it's a really good mesh between that version of Stargirl and the CW version of Emiko and what we get in the comics. So it's not like if you've never watched the show you're not going to understand this, or if you've never read any of the comics you won't understand this. If you've done one or the other, if you've watched the show and you get a feel for Stargirl and you like that version of Stargirl, you get that version of Stargirl in this book. But if you know her from the comics and you know Emiko from the comics and that version of those characters and recent events with those characters, you'll get that as well. So this book does a really good job of meshing those two worlds together seamlessly to give fans of both a little bit of what they're familiar with as the story kicks off. So I love a good mystery, and like I said, I love using these tertiary characters and bringing them to the forefront and giving them a highlight a little bit. So far, this series is really good, really fun. I've enjoyed both issues immensely, and I have high hopes for it. I can't speak on how it's going to end. Maybe once all 6 issues are out, I'll revisit this, and if I really enjoyed it at that point, maybe I'll do another video covering all 6. But as far as the first 2, which is a third of the story, I think it is a fantastic read, and if you are a fan of Stargirl or a fan of Emiko, you're really going to enjoy this. So check it out, Stargirl, The Lost Children from DC Comics. 2 issues out already, 4 more to go. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help the channel. And don't forget to hit subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any videos going up on the channel. You can also follow me across social media at OnlyKidComics. And thank you so much again for watching. And I hope you will join me again as we talk about only good comics. Until then, take care.